Every person could be you though.
What's going on, Nova Squad? It is Ms.Milkywayy here, and we are back with another Riverdale reaction. Yes, if you couldn't tell, I am in a new setup. We are in a new setup. Okay, last week's we're just right now. I'm just experimenting. Like I said, this is all in just trying to help me put out these videos faster for y'all. Yeah, so I'm just experimenting at the moment. Anyways, if you did not check out my last week's reaction, make sure you go and check it up right there. I'll leave it right there for you to go click. Okay, and also if you are not following me on my social media platforms, make sure you are doing so to stay up to date with what I am doing. And make sure you are subscribed if you are new. Welcome. So last week, y'all, like I said, if you didn't see it, go and see it so you can hear my full review of the episode. But it was okay, you know. It wasn't anything spectacular. We were more so focused in like the Thistle house and seeing Tony and Cheryl work out this whole thing with Jason and Julian. Okay, what else did we see? Charles. I really feel like Charles is the one that set up the cameras to look at everybody's home. I feel like he probably is the real Edgar Evan Ever, or maybe not. The farm storyline is not over. Yeah, y'all. I mean, so far it just wasn't. Oh, and Archie is trying to defend the people in Riverdale, you know, because Archie's always being heroic. So yeah, y'all, we just gonna stop talking and we just gonna jump straight into this reaction.
Junior FBI training program.
So are you warming up to our half-brother now?
Yeah.
First of all, why are you walking down some alleyway by yourself? I don't play those games. And heck no, ain't he running after her? Come on, why did she choose to walk down that way? Oh my god! I don't blame her though. I don't blame her.
All in all.
Oh my god, poor Archie.
And speaking of crime fighting,
I've never even had any interaction with a man.
Well, there is still the issue of the
Didn't
large
she?
sum of money the police found in your monogram Tucci bag until...
What are you working on?
Same thing as when you drugged me, Donna. Except this time I actually found something. Exactly what happened to Moose.
Marmaduke is fine.
No,
He's
he's
just
not.
busy in basic training.
I don't trust
You've been
Donna and
texting.
them.
gateway drug into serious crime fiction.
Brad, shut up.
You're in luck.
They're probably gonna ask you if you doctored Labanoi's books to make my father look guilty.
Which I did. I have no regrets about that, Veronica.
I hate how Pop's always getting dragged in people's
Just when I
mess.
thought you couldn't possibly go any lower.
Brother is so...
Oh my gosh,
I'll
Kevin.
put together a little exercise to kick us off. Now, before I start filling in all the details, any guesses on which one of these men is the murderer?
It's the third man.
That's correct, Betty. How did you know that?
The term serial killer is relative.
It's the one in the middle.
Correct again. Your intuition is like a sixth sense.
Creepy.
Let's go again.
This is creepy.
Not many people have that kind of raw instinct.
Wow.
You're like beautiful mind.
Serial killer James.
Nah. Something's up with that. I think Charles trying to play
my
her.
Baxter Brothers books? I'm gonna outgrow these books. This was my favorite.
What's going on with FP? What's going on? I would be scared to sleep in the room with that guy. The heck?
And I don't want any of your delinquents stepping foot in my shop. It's bad enough we have to walk by this halfway house.
Dang.
Chipping has written the last 4 Baxter Brothers books. It's time he pass on the torch. Therefore,
I don't have the genes.
See? I told you. What a relief.
I would have been like, you're lying. Here we go.
Hey! Get the hell away from that car!
What?
Who are you?
Why does he have a gun? Wow.
It's over. Tell him he's done for.
Oh my gosh, why does he have a gun? It's not that simple to get these people out of there like that. Oh my wow. You just left the gun.
I want you here, but you can't have it both ways. You have to choose.
Oh? Oh my gosh. That's...
One thing we see in a lot of serial killers are instances of animal cruelty.
Your witness counselor.
Who's this? Who the heck is
The
this?
cabin where you claim to have shot Tall Boy. Do you know who owns that cabin, Sheriff?
Hermione.
Hermione Lodge.
Order. Order.
She did set it up. Something's a setup. What the heck is going on? Forsyth?
Excuse me, Mr. DuPont. Did you happen to know my grandfather? I actually don't know. I've never met him. Up until this exact moment, I didn't even know he was around. He was kicked out for fighting.
Oh, it was so long ago, I don't remember the exact circumstances, but
False.
I will never forget his talent.
You're lying.
We would read his...
Thank you.
Something's weird with this Stonewall prep.
Mrs. Andrews is back channeling with the DA's office.
Because it wasn't.
Yeah.
Veronica, your father must have forged the lease.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Level. So unless you're friends with Governor Dooley.
I wouldn't say friends exactly, but...
What are you doing?
Caramel.
You're the one that pushed me to go to Stonewall Prep.
Hell, you probably make me...
Oh, no, not again.
Yes. Again. I have a small favor to ask you.
Oh.
The
That's
object of the
odd.
game,
He
of
knows
course,
he
is
got
to
it.
identify the murderer before being killed.
This is what 1%ers do for fun. They play murder, huh? Oh, by the way.
Wicked, Jones.
He knows it's Jughead.
Boys. It's Jughead. He's the murderer.
Yeah, because I just killed you.
No, I knew it was him beforehand. I win.
No.
I'm sorry, Brett. I can't hear you because you're dead.
No, I'm not.
It's clear that Jughead Jones won the game fair and square, and he won.
Thank you. Thank you. Brett is so annoying. He definitely winked at you before you even pointed. Such a child.
Journals, diaries, letters. They see themselves as the hero in their own stories. Sometimes it's difficult for them to distinguish between childhood diaries of serial killers. We can gain invaluable insight into how their minds work.
Oh my god. What is going on? This Stranger Things music.
In lieu of a closing statement.
Wow.
After careful consideration,
Watch
I've
this not
decided to
work.
change my plea.
Who the heck is this girl? How is nobody seeing her?
I lied to you, Kevin. Did me a rock.
So it's not Betty's fault.
Good girl, Betty. Very good girl.
I killed Caramel.
No, you screwed up, Dad.
Oh, and I'm not screwed up.
You're
I'm
not, because you
repressing
acknowledged
memories of
it.
killing animals, Kevin.
I'm here every morning, and I lock up every night. These kids are not doing any of that.
So how are you
When I
in
rolled with the
school?
serpents, we dealt with the same crap.
Welfare freeloader who never amounts to anything. Just like your grandfather. He couldn't even make it a semester. That is your past, present, and future, Jughead.
No, Jug!
Shut your mouth! Looks like you've been...
Jughead. He's getting the best of you. Jug, don't let him get that. That's not you. That's not you, Jug. That's the only game he knows how to play, is to manipulate and make you feel ting.
My mom is a very good lawyer. Or you can try the cops, and I'll call my best friend's dad, the sheriff of Riverdale. Otherwise...
Alice is like...
His name is Dodger, and we've been paying him a protection fee. Lately, he's added a...
Wow.
And then maybe our stores get robbed or burned to the ground.
Wow.
So Dodger's the one who wants us out of here.
If you hate him so much, then why would you name me after him?
It's my name, too, don't forget. And yeah, those books weren't from me. Your granddad
grandfather?
sent them from...
Do you want me to look for him?
No, I don't. But
He's
I'll tell
gonna
you
go
what I
look
do want.
Okay, you just don't get it.
I can. And I do, Betty.
What if Charles is the same?
I have the genes too.
Yeah, I knew it.
In fact,
I knew
that's
it.
why I joined the FBI.
Why is Veronica talking
No, that's
about
fine. I'll take care
that?
of myself. Bye now.
Our father needed help. Someone he could trust. So he had me come up from Miami. I fix things. That's what I do.
She has a sister?
Father.
She has a sister.
So I came.
Wow, that's ratchet.
Yes. Trust few. Never let them take anything from you.
Wow. Wow.
I'm confused. So
Is he a serial killer or not? I'm serious, Kevin. The only places I've ever seen him are Pops.
I'm pretty sure Charles know that Betty's following him. Like, he needs to stop showing up by himself.
I'm winning. And please, Mr. Chipping, from here on, you can call me Forsyth, the third.
Okay.
It's after my grandfather.
Wonderful. Then you and your classmates will be challenged to devise Let the Bloodbath Begin.
I keep looking at Jug.
Archie Andrews, Betty Cooper, and Veronica Lodge, you're under arrest for the cold-blooded murder of my son, Jughead Jones.
Yeah, I think this is all the story plot. Okay, y'all. Let's talk about this. So this episode was very slow paced. Some of the stuff I didn't really care for. You know, we see the show opening up to I think it was Jughead at prep school. I think it was Jug. I think it was about, you know, it was around something like that. It opened up to Jughead at prep school. We see him. Oh no. I think it had open. It don't matter how it opened up. Anyways, so we see Veronica, you know, trying to fight for her mom's life. You know, to see if she goes to jail or not. Then we see this mysterious girl in the crowd, and I'm like, it has to be something where it's either a Hiram's mistress, a cousin, a daughter, some lady of interest. I knew it had to be. So now Veronica has a sister. I assume it's not with Hermione, you know. Yeah, so that's that. I'm so mad, like, Pop always getting dragged on in everybody's business, bro. Like, he don't even ask for all of that. But yeah, and then Jug, we see more of like a side of him that we've never seen, you know, talking about his grandfather and how his grandfather used to write, but he didn't really get to finish prep school. I'm wondering if he was one of the Stonewall 4 that disappeared. Yeah, but I'm really happy that Jug is gonna be, you know, taking after his grandfather, because it's like, yes, you know, my family was this, my dad was this, my grandfather was this, but that's not me. Like, I'm here to break generational curses. If you want to, you can either follow in the lines of your ancestors, or you can either make a change. So yeah, we see FP in this episode being a little bit on rest. You know, he still didn't really resolve his daddy issues. I wonder if we're gonna be seeing more. Are we going to see Jughead's grandfather, or are we just gonna be Jughead's grandfather? They're just gonna be motivation for Jug to become a better writer, a better person, and to just change the trajectory of everything. Yeah. So then also we see, you know, Archie and this whole gym thing, and him trying to turn the community around and have a place for the kids to be off the streets, you know. And this whole Dodger storyline, I'm just like, oh, I'm tired of those storylines. I don't even care for the storyline this time with Dodger. I really don't. I find it crazy how as soon as Archie puts on the mask, he has this whole like equalizer, this whole shift of tone in his voice. It's like, where they do that at? Where? So that's that. Then we see Betty. The storyline I care about in this season so far is Betty and Charles. Okay. I'm telling you, something is up with Charles. And why something always cannot like just be good for Betty? You know, that whole thing that happened with Caramel and the dad, like, she didn't want to do that, but her dad was influencing her at a young age. And yes, she may have that gene, but doesn't mean she's gonna turn out to be that way, you know, because I feel like she's so aware of it and she tries her hardest not to act on it, you know, because she knows right from wrong. She just has different forces, external forces, you know, trying to change her mindset. Also, but this whole Charles thing, I know he's the one that put up the recording because I found it very convenient when they opened up, when it was the second episode, I think. Oh, Charles was like, oh, they're watching you, letting know that you're being watched day and day night. I mean, that's a typical FBI thing to say, but it's like, why is Charles there? It's weird. It's weird. But yeah, I don't know what's going on because Charles can't be Alice and FP's son. I really feel like I don't know. I don't know. Maybe he is, but something's up with Charles, and that's the storyline I really, really care about. We didn't see Cheryl and Tony at all in this episode. I think it would have been too much to include everybody. But yeah, y'all, what else did I see? That's pretty much it, to be honest. Like, I mean, overall, Riverdale's episodes are always well shot, beautifully done, you know, cinematic wise. But right now, I mean, like, they always do this in all of the seasons. They have that one like filler trying to build a foundation, because it can't be like go all the time. We need to have a storyline. We need to know the background of these characters, what is going on. So this was that episode. The character I'm tired of is Brett. Like, I really don't care for him, but he is the antagonist, right? The antagonist of Jughead's storyline. Oh, and Donna, she's just one of those people that just follow everybody in the crowd, you know? She doesn't have her own idea. She just follows everybody. But yeah, I wonder if the guy that knew Jughead's grandfather knows something. Like, what if he is Jughead's grandfather? It's just a weird thought. And the whole thing of the ending with Archie and who else did he call? Archie. Did he say Archie, Reggie, and Betty? Oh no, Archie, Veronica, and Betty. If he was like, oh, you're under arrest for my son's murder or whatever, I feel like what Jug is probably gonna do is to, like, you know how the Gigi King story unfold? Like, everybody was playing a game, but everything was unfolding in real life. It was literally the anagram for whatever was going on. So I feel like what he's gonna do is probably have Archie, Veronica, and Betty set up and play out this whole murder thing, and then instead of having it just written down on paper, he's gonna bring it to life. You know, so because that scene that we saw in the last episode with him looking like he was dead, and the way that FP came in saying how you're under arrest, he didn't even look mad. Like you're under arrest for my son's murder. Like, no, you acting right now, FP. You acting. So that's what I'm gonna stick by. I'm gonna stick by that, because they can't kill my Juggy. Jughead is Jughead. Jughead is Riverdale. Hashtag. Look at it. I went looking for Riverdale stuff a while ago when I first started reacting to Riverdale, and all I saw was Jughead stuff. Like, where's Archie? Jughead is Riverdale, and I love him to death. Like, I love Jughead. He is my all-time favorite character on Riverdale. Okay? Because I just love his mind. If you guys don't hear me talk about Jughead all the time, like, I just love his mind, his resilience, you know, to always keep on going. He don't take crap from nobody, and he just has that intellect, and I just love it. But yeah, y'all, that is pretty much it for this reaction / review. If you had liked this reaction, Let me know down below. What are your thoughts? Do you think that Jug is actually dead, or do you think that, you know, he's gonna be bringing that story to life? Do you think Charles is a serial killer? Why is Charles still there? Let me know all your thoughts down below. If you had liked this reaction, don't forget to give the video a big thumbs up, and also come and join the Nova Squad. Hit the subscribe button and hit the bell right next to it. You don't want to miss out. Like, you just don't want to miss out. Like, you just... Anyways, y'all, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. I will catch y'all in my next reaction. Milky Way out.